Hey everybody, Jeff Willis back here for best of the best of the best. I'm just chilling in my hotel here in Amalfi. You can see the sea behind me. It's a little bit angry today, but it's kind of beautiful that way, I think. I am making this video just to give a couple tips and pointers for if you plan on traveling to Europe anytime soon. So in this recent trip that I've been on, I started out in Paris, and then I went from Paris to Switzerland, and then from Switzerland into Italy, and then I've traveled all over Italy, from the top to the bottom, everywhere in between, and it's been a really fun time. But there's a couple pointers that I really would like to, let other people know. And if I think of anything else, I'll make another video. But here we go. Just a couple things to think about. When you get over here and you exchange your dollars for the euros, always make sure that you have some euro coins with you. There's a lot of different sizes of coins, obviously. Make sure you have 1 euro coins and 2 euro coins. There's a coin that's a 1 and a coin that's a 2. Always have at least, I'd say probably about 10 euros worth of a combination of those, because especially in some of the transportation stations, like train stations and some of the airports, they charge you €1, which is more than $1, just to use the bathroom. So that's probably a good thing to keep some coins with you for going to the bathroom, getting snacks, things like that. You never know what you're going to need a couple coins for. Be careful of the exchange rate, by the way, because it's always changing. It doesn't change that much, but in the past few years, it's not in our favor for the dollar to euro exchange rate. When you get to Europe, before you get to Europe, do some research on your destination. First of all, find out where you want to go, research exactly where you want to go, what you want to see, and then decide whether you want to go with a hotel or a hostel. I've decided to go mostly with hotels just because I like my privacy, but hostels, they are a lot cheaper. You're going to be able to do a lot more with your money. And usually it's, I don't know, 5 or 6 beds to a room. You're going to be sharing a room with some people, but I mean, it's anywhere from $20 to $30 a night compared to the price of a hotel. So that's something to think about. If you do go to a hotel, don't be surprised when the hotel concierge asks for your keys when you go out during the daytime. I thought that was kind of weird, and some other people that I met thought that was kind of weird too, but a lot of these places over here, they don't have the key cards that they can just reprogram at any time. So don't be weirded out if they ask for your key while you go out for the day. It's normal. Also, research the time of year that you want to come here to Europe, because there's a couple pros and a couple cons to all different times of year. In the summertime, it's beautiful, the weather's awesome, but it's going to be really crowded. I chose to come closer to winter time because there's less people here. There's a lot more ease of travel when you're walking around doing things. But some of the shops are closed, some of the hotels and things like that are closed. So it depends on what's more important to you. Be careful when you're here. Locals, I'm not going to say all locals, but some locals that are business owners are kind of hustlers. They're going to try and take advantage of you. They're going to charge you a little more than if you fluently spoke the language, which, obviously it depends on if you do or not. But I always, stand my ground. Make sure you stand your ground, and if you have to, just walk away, because a lot of times, because they're hustlers, when you walk away, say, "Oh no, thank you," and you walk away, they're going to say, "Oh no, wait, come back, I'll charge you less." And don't be afraid to walk away and stand your ground. Another thing, when you see the sign for a bar, it's not like a bar in the US. It's not just alcohol. A bar over here, you can get snacks and candy and a coffee, and you can get alcohol too, but it's not like a bar in the US where you go in and it's, a sports bar or just a regular small little local bar where you can go down and just have a beer and some drinks and that's it, and get rowdy with some of the guys there. I mean, little kids can go into the bars here and stuff. It's definitely different. So don't think that the bar here is exactly like the bar there. And I'm talking about specifically Italy right now, but I mean, just something to keep in mind. Watch out for pickpockets. This is everywhere, especially here in Italy, but everywhere I've been, there's always signs up that say watch out for pickpockets, and it's real. And it's not always the people that you're going to expect. I had a little old lady try and slip her hand in my pocket to see if she can get something out of my pocket. I grabbed her hand, and by the time I tried to ask her what she was doing, she was already outside the train and basically running away. I didn't try to catch her because I didn't really care that much because she didn't get anything, but just be careful. It's not always the people that you're going to expect. It's not always some big scary looking guy with, you know, beady little eyes that looks like he's going to murder you. Don't always take the first piece of advice that you receive from owners of businesses, as far as if you ask where a good restaurant is or where, you know, a good tour is to get, because a lot of times they're going to give you the name of some place that they're friends with, not necessarily the one that's the best. Of course, that's all over the place, but that's just another thing to keep in mind. Another thing, here in Italy and most of Europe, tipping is not expected. There's a service tax that's already included in most of your meals and services, so you don't need to tip like you do in US. You won't get a really weird look if you don't tip. If the service is excellent, obviously, feel free, but don't feel that you have to. And if you're here in Italy, I hope that you like olive oil, because they put that shit on everything. And I had to get used to it. It's definitely something that helps keep you regular, and I realized that pretty quickly. But if you like it, you're golden. And that's it for right now. If I can think of anything else, I'll put it on another video, but I'm just trying to help out anybody that might be coming over here sometime soon or in the near future. I know that a couple of these things would have probably helped me a little bit when I first got here, but I figured it out and it wasn't too big of a deal. So anybody that's coming over here, I hope you're going to have an awesome time. If you have any questions of the specific places that I've been, let me know. I'll answer whatever I can. I'll help you out however I can. And I will keep continuing to post videos of the best of the best of the best, my favorite places and people and things and food, and hopefully it'll help you guys out a little bit and maybe entertain you a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna step outside here and enjoy the view and go into Amalfi later and get one of their famous giant Amalfi lemons. These things are amazing. They're bigger than grapefruits. It's insane. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.